Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Anticipation is mounting for today's game, and we've got two quarterbacks looking to make an impact. It's Roethlisberger's Steelers going up against Palmer's Cardinals. So let's go now to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
The Steelers are back deep, ready to return the kickoff. The Cardinals ready to get this action started. And no return as this goes for a touchback. And here is quarterback Ben Roethlisberger, two-time Super Bowl winner, three-time Super Bowl participant, coming off a season in which he threw for over 4,200 yards.
Big Ben Roethlisberger. The reason why they call him big, because he is. He can sit in there, take the hits, and still throw that football down the field.
What a reception. Browns brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
When you play a cover 3 defense, you protect against the deep pass, but the problem is all the underneath stuff is wide open, and the quarterback is taking advantage of that.
For the offense, he came out of Central Michigan as a 6th-round pick and has turned himself into a top-flight receiver in Antonio Brown.
All you hear about Antonio Brown, besides the talent he has on the field, is how hard he works. When you work that hard and you got some talent, look out, you're going to get it done on the field.
Bell's lined up in a single back formation. Failed to pick up the first down, and they'll give the ball back to the other side. One of the great arms in the league. Number 3, quarterback Carson Palmer.
Carson Palmer now with the Arizona Cardinals. Look, Bruce Arians loves to throw the football down the field. And what's the greatest trait Carson Palmer has? Throwing the football down the field.
Incomplete. This would be 2nd down. Offense lines up here.
Let's go.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Looking to the right side and throwing. Palmer's unable to connect that time. For the defensive starters, a linebacker who does a little bit of everything, Jason Worlds.
His time is down. He's gotten better the last couple years, and he is going to let it go this year and show everybody in the NFL that he is going to be an outstanding NFL linebacker. Good job by the defense, staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass, they make the tackle, and now we have 4th down coming up.
There's a yellow marker down on the field. Drives it through for the field goal. That's going to be a costly penalty running into the kicker. First down here.
Let's go.
Palmer's back in shotgun formation. He'll throw it over the middle. Looks but can't connect on the short throw.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort. You got to know if you're going to run the football, you're going to have a lot of short gains. There's going to be a lot of plays that look ugly. That's just the way it is. You got to live with it and know what's coming in the future.
Palmer's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Sticks to his hands. And Gaze, the one who brings him to the ground.
The Cardinals offensive coordinator does a good job that time calling the pass down here in the red zone. Caught the defense off guard. They got the completion for a good game.
1st and goal to go from the 2. And he's in for the touchdown.
I would bet 1st and goal that the offense about 90% of the time is going to run the football. And what do they do here? They run it and they get it done.
It's good. The Cardinals will have their kicking team. Their defense made a huge stop on 4th down, and that led to the great starting field position on a drive that would end with a touchdown. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. They come to the line, and it's 1st down. Bell takes his spot in the backfield. He has the grab. That's a gain of 8.
You need balance in the NFL. That's what it's all about. Why do you want balance? To keep the defense guessing what's coming next. That play call on 1st down, nice throw and catch, just short of the 1st down.
The Steelers from the 37. Trying to work that left side. Finds Brown. Brown's taken down at the 49.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those 1st downs.
1st down and 10. Almost intercepted. Patrick Peterson is a player who can win games for you in so many different ways.
Boy, can he ever. You got to look out anytime he's on the field. Make sure you don't kick the football towards him. And you always have to be alert for him on the defensive side. When he gets an interception or a turnover, he can take it all the way to the house.
3rd and 10. Out to the left. And that's Peterson who almost comes away with a pick.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have 1 or 2 passes a game that can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
Bell's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Roethlisberger sends it to Brown. Brown taken down. The Cardinals might have been caught off guard there on that 4th down play.
Well, why? Why would you be caught off guard in a situation like this? You always have to be ready on the defensive side. That time they were not.
Brown's still down, so we'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Ben Roethlisberger takes a look down from under center. The Steelers now move the chains. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down.
Wide receivers get scared sometimes running that slant route. They know their linebackers inside running towards them because they're watching the quarterback's eyes.
Roethlisberger's pass will be incomplete this time.
Bad job that time by the quarterback. He misses the receiver on the slant route. When you're throwing the slant route, you got to throw it right into the stomach of the receiver, so it's easy for him to make the catch, and he can protect himself also.
Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has an injury update.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Steelers team official. The team is officially ruling him out for today's game with an upper body injury. Back to you.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. Marching down the field and taking their time. Quick drop back. And incomplete pass that time as he threw it short.
Anytime your receiver running any route in the NFL, they're worried about getting hit. Don't lead them too far in a slant route. Just throw it right at them.
There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. That's a failed conversion, but you might as well look at it like a turnover. It's going back the other way.
This is what they call managing the game. The head coach decides to go for it on 4th down, and you just got to expect either way that you're going to make it Or if you don't make it, what are you going to do?
The Cardinals are at the line of scrimmage and loading up that line with an extra tight end. Ellington is tackled down. After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now 2nd down and 10. Brown's in the slot. Palmer's going to take it from the gun. And he's thrown to the ground.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitz is coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
Quarters formation here for the defense. After that big-time sack, they'll now face 3rd and 17. Offense lines up here.
Let's go, let's go.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Throws the pass. Underneath and incomplete that time.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Set up, return. Here he goes. He's brought down. The Steelers now ready to take over as their offense heads onto the field. The jumbo set on the field. The Steelers snap it at the 41. Double covered and incomplete that time.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort. Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
3rd down and 10. And that's Peterson who almost comes away with a pick.
Well, the offense didn't pick up the 1st down that time. They're pretty happy the way everything turned out because that pass could have been intercepted, and you give an interception up on 3rd down, and that is bad.
Going for it on 4th down. They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. Finds his mark. They fail to convert, and now a change of possession.
Well, I think the offense made the right decision.
The Steelers are ready to run back this kick. The Cardinals setting up here for the kickoff. Cardinals getting ready to take it away. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. And here is quarterback Ben Roethlisberger. He was upright for all 16 games last year as the Steelers struggled mightily at the start of the year, but still made a late season run, almost getting back into the postseason.
Seems like we say this a lot about the Pittsburgh Steelers. The offensive line struggled in 2013, but Ben Roethlisberger, when he had a chance to get it done, he delivered. Still one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL.
Mr. Reliable, a tight end for Pittsburgh, Heath Miller.
Yeah, he's had so many solid years for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Coming out of Virginia, has gone unnoticed for many years, but finally gets elected to a Pro Bowl.
They've come out in the dime package. Roethlisberger standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. The pass falls incomplete, and they fail to pick up a 1st down on this series. Offense back on the field here for this 4th and 10 play. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Brown's got the catch and the first. The Steelers know that a fourth down conversion like that can be a momentum changer.
Oh, sure it can. It gives everybody confidence. You get to call at least 3 more plays, you hope. And anytime you stay on the field longer in the NFL, the odds go up tremendously that you're going to get a score. Nice risk-reward play that time on the offensive side.
Bell takes his spot in the backfield. 2nd down and 10. Roethlisberger into coverage that time and incomplete.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to bear. And another incomplete pass.
Here we go.
3rd and 10. Makes the reception. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Jim Nance, that was the old fly route. When we were kids, that's what they called it. See if you can fly by the defensive back. He did that time. Nice throw and catch.
Roethlisberger's dropping back to pass once again. Foot's there that time for the tackle.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
Bell's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Incomplete. Peterson was in the vicinity.
Well, the defense has got to love that. They love it when a quarterback is uneasy for whatever reason or just not in rhythm. That time they see him throw off the back foot and the throw goes incomplete.
Bryant's lined up now as a slot receiver. Pass hits the ground and goes incomplete on the short throw.
Well, the quarterback can't get him open. He threw to the right guy that time, but the coverage was so good by the defense, nowhere to get the completion.
The offense still on the field here on 4th down, needing 4 to stay on the field. The Steelers snap it at the 41. That's an interception. Good piece of tackling. Here's the man who led Arizona to a good season a year ago with 10 victories, Carson Palmer. He has found new life in Arizona under head coach Bruce Arians.
What a good fit here in Arizona. Carson Palmer with Bruce Arians. Man, this offense was designed for quarterbacks like Palmer who can get the football down the field.
Completion to Fitzgerald. Touchdown.
Good job that time by the offense, scoring that touchdown and putting them ahead. And when you get ahead in a football game in the National Football League, it makes you relax and you play better.
The point after is good. And Fitzgerald's going to watch now as his defense gets ready to come into the game. He just put up over 50 yards receiving, helping his team go down the field for the score. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. It's 1st down as they head to the line. Ben Roethlisberger takes a look down from under center. Handoff made. And they are in on Bell.
Bell is a running back. After he makes a big run like this, he gets excited. He is just looking for his next carry.
Bryant's a receiver in the slot. Now 1st and 10. He'll fire it out to the left. He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down, Jim. That's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun. Gets it out for the completion. Bryant's going to pick up the first down as he's tackled. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Throws to the right. And Cromartie can't quite hold on to the interception.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
Good job by the linebacker. Just watching the quarterback, reading his eyes. He made the move at the right time, and he knocked the pass down.
Offense lines up here. 3rd down and 10. Bell's got it on the handoff. And that gains 1. The offense is still on the field here on 4th down, needing 9 for the first. Nickel formation here for the defense.
Talk about an emotional letdown. How about that? You have a long drive, and you decide as a head coach to go